ॐ वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा वागर्ताविव सम्पृक्तौ वागर्तः प्रतिपत्तये जगतः पितरौ वन्दे पार्वती परमेश्वरौ येनाक्षरसमाम्नायम् अधिगम्य महेश्वरात् कृत्स्नं व्याकरणं प्रोक्तं तस्मै पाणिनये नमः। वाक्यकारं वररुचिं भाष्यकारं पतञ्जलिं पाणिनिं सूत्रकारं च प्रणतोऽस्मि मुनित्रयम्।
You can see exercise 5 now.
We are able to see.
Yeah.
Okay. So first part, mostly the meaning and all, mostly everyone got it right. There was a major confusion in this pratyahara. So pratyahara is basically these terms that we get from Maheshwar Sutras. So I think everybody knows, right? I don't need to share that screen. So like H, Ach, Hal, all these are pratyaharas. But a lot of people actually wrote At as pratyahara. So At and At are not pratyahara because these are what we call the paras tatkalasya is happening. So basically when we add the after a vowel, it's just to restrict its savarna. So At would mean that only a is denoted and not the savarna letters. So at and at are not pratyaharas. And then somebody had written adej and somebody had written vriddhi. So vriddhi is the sanya here, the name given. It's a sanya sutra because it is naming 3 letters as vriddhi. So vriddhi is again not a pratyahara. Then these letters included, mostly everybody got it right. At least I did try to check almost all the answers that were submitted. Again, the same issue was happening here. So in this one, some people had included, okay, this just in is written. So I'm not sure why in came because it's ik, not in. And yan with the nakara, not nakara. So, and then here ayavayava was written as a pratyahara. So basically, pratyahara is only that which comes from Maheshwar Sutras. Here, few people included ach because the one line meaning might be referring to ach, but the sutra itself is akasavarne dirgha, so only ak is the pratyahara here. This mostly people had it right. Of course, some people did not put the sign of Chandra Bindu on this, which is okay because we don't always write that. Even here, At was mentioned, so that's not the pratyahara. And I've just given the sutra number which explains about this, the parastat kalasya. This again, mostly people got it right. Just in this nasalized letters, some people had only written Nasika, some had only written Talu, But if we go like technically, it's all these would be both, right? Either the Kantha, Talu, Murda, whatever the letter is, plus the nasalized. And if we look at these definitions, even Swamiji had given it, and it's also there in Ashtadhyayi. If we open Tulyasya Prayatna, that sutra, if we check, so all these are given there. And I even shared the audio of this in the group. If anybody wants to listen to that, it helps to memorize. So I did find this interesting, and even Harshaji had written this note in his answer sheet. So for Nyakara, this Nyamagana Nananam Nasikacha is what is given. So this cha indicates that, there is one more thing. So this is saying Nasika is the place of location, and cha means we have to also refer to this Ichu Yashanam Talu, because Chu will also include this Nya. So from there, the location is Talu, and from this one, the location is Nasika. And for this kh sound that we get, which is the Jihva Moolam, here also some people did not answer it or did not answer it correctly. So it's not the Kantha, it's Jihva Moolam, which is a location somewhere near the Kantha, but it's a separate location in itself. Yes, Bhumaji?
Yes, for this, so that is applicable to all the letters, right? And that,
This one?
yeah.
Yeah, so this will apply to all the 5th of class.
Yeah, 5th of the class.
Yeah,
so
the
it is applicable. So there, if we have to pronounce that, then we are going to speak. I mean, we have to go say that Talu or whatever, plus Nasika.
Yeah.
Okay.
In this Vakara, I'm not sure Vrindaji had written Ishad, so she's not here, so I can't check whether that what was meant by that. Then, yeah, so Bhumaji, your question, applies here also. So for Nakara, it's Murdha and Nasika. So this plus Ritu Rashanam Murdha. This
So
one
do we
again.
say Nasika as, sorry,
Yeah.
Do we say Nasika as place of pronunciation? Do we?
Technically, see, when you're going to say na, nose has to be used, right? And considering that in Ashtadhyayi, and we have this Nyamagananam Nasika. This comes under all these where we say Akuha Visarjaniyanam. So this is a part of all those statements itself.
Oh.
But yes, if we are only referring strictly to the place of pronunciation in the mouth, then Murdha would be the answer. But it's better to know that, right? Because it's Murdha plus.
Yeah.
This one again, mostly it was okay. Somebody had written this as Kritya and Kritya. That should be Karya and Karya. And why is that so is, I think we've still not covered all the rules, so we wouldn't know some rule makes this Karya and Karya. And in fact, I think Harshaji at some point shared that rule in our WhatsApp group. I don't recall right now. But as of now, we refer to Ashtadhyayi to find the forms. The only thing,
yeah, I have a doubt here. Sorry, you can go ahead. Malti, sorry, did I interrupt? Yeah, so the doubt is, can we go to the Tavatu? I mean, most of this. See, the Kritavat is the form, no doubt about it. Gatavat is the form. But it is the Pratipadika.
Yeah.
When we say male and the female form, should we put it as Gatavan? In fact, I had written as Kritavan and Kritavan there and wherever, should we give male form? And because Kritavati, we are saying, right? So Kritavat will be the Pratipadikam for both. And I found in Ashtadhyayi also, I verified, and it was Kritavan, in fact.
So that's, I actually wrote a note here also because some people wrote it like this, the Pratipadika, and some wrote like you are saying.
Yeah, because it is male form we are saying, then it becomes Kritavan. Otherwise, the Pratipadikam is Kritavat.
Yeah, right. But see, technically for male, the Pratipadikam is Kritavat. And for female, the Pratipadikam is Kritavati, that is
right.
one will also be. So here in the sample sheet, I had given the Pratipadikas. But of course, they are both correct as long as, we know the difference that am I writing the Pratipadika or am I writing one form? So that's not a big deal. We just need to know. And Hanji Niruji?
In one, the Pratipadika is Kritavanti, which was Kshatri Pratyaya. How is it? No, sorry.
Kurvanti.
How is it a plural form? How is it a Pratipadika?
Again, yeah, like I said, I don't personally know the details of this. Right now, I refer to Ashtadhyayi. Maybe there are some rules. I do remember Swamiji had mentioned in one of when he was covering this sheet that sometimes the nakara is added. So it's not a
Okay.
plural form. This is a pratipadika only, but due to some rules which we don't know yet, it becomes kurvanti.
Okay. Okay.
So in the sheet that Swamiji has given, I don't know if it was there as an original sheet or I listened to the class I added in my own notes, but in that sheet that I have actually written Anti in the bracket. So I just vaguely remember that he said, sometimes in certain cases it becomes Anti.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And now in the
What did you say about that Kritya, Priyanka? Sorry.
this one?
Nyat and Kyap. Yeah.
Yeah. So again, this one, there is some rule because of which it doesn't become Kritya but Karya and Karya.
No. Kritya is for the Kyap pratyaya. Kr is one dhatu, which
Yeah.
can go with Kyap also, we can go with the Nyat also. With the
Right.
Nyat
So you're
it
saying
is Karya.
both the forms are correct? Does that mean?
Yeah, both are correct because these ones are different. The pratyayas are different. For Nyat, I can even show you the rules. For Nyat, it becomes Karya and
Actually, technically,
with the Kyap it becomes Kritya.
green.
Since it is Rikara ending, Nyat is applicable. Okay.
Okay.
So there it becomes Karya.
Yeah.
And Kyap, some specific dhatus take Kyap pratyaya. So Kr is one dhatu which can
Okay.
take both pratyayas.
Right.
So Kritya is correct with Kyap.
Okay.
Normally Ach ending dhatus are applicable with Yat and Hal ending dhatus are applicable with Nyat. But there are exceptions and for Kr dhatu, this Rikara is an exception. So Nyat is applicable. Otherwise, for all Ach ending dhatus, it's only Yat.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Hanji, Neeruji. Yeah. Unmute, please. No question? Okay.
It was from previously raised hand. Done. Thank you.
Okay. And then this Lyut form where I had written if seen in the language. So I was not sure if it exists or not, but Madlathi ji had given this note, right? Kriyate anena karanam lam.
No, Karana and Adhikarana are definitely possible in
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
this one again, no, I did
Yeah,
find in
Lyut,
Ashtadhyayi,
Lyut.
it is Karanam. It's Karanam.
yeah, if you'll decline it, the Pratikpadika would be Karana. And if you have declined it, that becomes Karanam. And again, Lambana and
Lambanam.
Yeah. So for here, I have kept them Pratipadikas only, but yeah, that's okay. You can use the form also. Then this was also pretty straightforward. My intention was to, take everybody back to Swamiji's sheet. He had done long
I
time.
know that the graphs.
So that's why my expectation was clearly like what I have written in green, Pratipadika, Dhatu. But some people had given it as Kridanta, which is obviously not incorrect, right? Dhatu plus Krit Pratyaya is going to be a Kridanta. So actually I could make it blue instead of incorrect. That's an alternate option. In this one, Pratipadika plus Sanadi, somebody wrote natural dhatu. So I was confused why. I mean, it's a derived dhatu, right? It won't be a natural dhatu. Natural is the ones we say which are there in the dhatu patha. Then here, Pratipadika plus Sri is Pratipadika. Here, I think Tin Pratyaya, should I make it blue? I mean, is that also correct, right? Alternate option. Any suggestion?
Sorry, which one?
Somebody wrote this as Tin.
No, tin is a pratyaya. No? Stri is a pratyaya, tin is a pratyaya.
Yeah.
So it is pratipadika only. Yeah.
Then here, Taddita Pratyaya is a Tadditantaha, so I left it as a blue. Then this one is definitely Samasa and Ekashesha, and rest was pretty straightforward. Then we had all these meanings. So mostly people wrote any one of these, takes away, strikes, eats, etc. But there's definitely a lot more meanings that we can find. Either we go to the dictionary or in Ashtadhyayi. I'll actually just take one example in case anybody watches the recording later.
Some reason, no, I think when you copy paste, it is not showing up.
What is
When you copy paste from the hr of
because I only copied that time.
okay.
So here, if we go, first option to see more meanings is, when we go to Upasarga. And here it gives us meanings. All these meanings in Hindi with all the different Upasargas. And sometimes, when we look at it in the context, we might still not be able to make sense with this, that, okay, here it says Halla
Right,
Karna, but, it might not make sense in the context. So we have actually a lot more here. So now when I go, I see prahr, it gives like so many options. But I was trying to understand these. This is definitely a lot of hard work because it's only, given in Sanskrit. So if we don't know the language, then separately I had to, look for meaning of each of these words. But I'm just saying that, each upasarga has a lot of options and we can explore it when we are stuck at the context if it's not making sense. Okay. And apart from that, we can always put the word in the dictionary also. Sometimes it will show meanings, but a lot of the times with the upasarga, it might not. But in some words, I noticed that, with the upasarga also, it was showing meanings. And I think maybe all these are coming from Harshaji's sheets. So I'm guessing that he found them in the dictionary and that's why there are all English meanings.
No, I picked them up from Michika G's
Dhatu Kosha.
Dhatu Kosha.
Dhatu Kosha. Okay. Okay. Nice. Oh, you are here. I thought you have not joined today. So. Okay. This was pretty simple. This time, I think everybody got it right. Of course, there were different choices of words people used. So I have put some of them here. There were few more and pretty much all of them, were similar only. So I don't think there was any contention here. If anybody has any questions. Okay. Today was simple.
Can we just go down into that? I had one question. I think it is to do with the sandhi. Can we go down?
Here.
Yeah. To that Subhashita. Subhashita.
Yeah.
See this kumbho form. This is because of the sandhi, is it?
Yeah.
Swarna kumbhaha.
Yeah.
Becomes kumbho.
Kumbho. Yeah.
Kumbho, is it?
Yeah.
Because of sandhi?
Yeah. Yeah. This is a very, like, I have not studied sandhis, but like, some
Even
of...
I have not studied sandhi. I went and tried to see what form it is. See, overall, I could make the meaning, but I didn't know why it becomes kumbho, because I didn't find any vibhakti, how it can become kumbho.
So I was just saying
that Visarga Sandhi, after Visarga ending word followed by a Visarga, if there is a hush, soft consonant following, that aha becomes O.
Oh, is
That's
it?
The rule. That's the Visarga Sandhi rule.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it's followed by Nakara, then...
No, yeah, Nakara. Nakara is soft consonant. So...
Right. But I have noticed, like, I don't know the rules, but I have seen in, like, when
it's
we are
called
chanting
Namo
something also.
Nama Sandhi. It is called Namo Nama Sandhi.
Namo Namah Sandhi. is it?
Namaha becomes Namo Nama, right? Namaha. So it's called Namo Nama Sandhi.
Again, you have Gato Gosha. Gato.
Gataha, yeah, it is
Hmm.
Gataha.
Gataha Gosha.
Yeah.
Mm.
So, but
And,
this is, very commonly seen Sandhi, whenever we
Correct.
can't
That's
take
why
it.
we could figure out, but I was wondering if it is.
Yeah. Saroja ji, you had a question?
No, she answered. Thank you.
Okay.
Same. Visarga Sandhi.
Okay, all right. Okay, that was for today. Any question for Swamiji from this exercise? I think it's pretty clear this time. Yeah.
There was something that Panini grammar
Yeah,
from the sheet.
yeah, the sutra sheet, right?
Yeah.
I'll open that. Yes.
See at the end.
Do you remember
mean, some
the O number?
that pa gra.
Oh, yeah, here only. This one, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And this alaha 5-1 they have written. I didn't understand what it is. Panchami Ekavachanam
in
in 32.
32.
Alontyat Purva Upada.
Right. So al
So
is
5-1 Panchami Ekavachanam.
yeah. So al is a and la. That's it. The pratyahara.
Okay.
Okay, and it declines like marut shabda. No, not marut.
Yeah, correct.
Correct? Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
correct.
5-1. Oh yes, marutaha 5-1. Yeah.
Mm.
So al pratyahara becomes alaha when you decline it. So this is 5-1. Did you get it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that, what is that? Pa, gra, dma.
So this
Then-
sutra is basically, it's saying that these dhatus that they have listed in the sutra. So pa becomes pib, gra becomes jigr, dhma becomes dham. So it's a list of dhatus that their form changes when they are
What
followed
is this
by.
shiti? Shiti? What is this shiti?
So shiti means shit. The word shit is declined like marut. So in 7th case, it becomes shiti. So, and 7th case meaning is that followed by. So when a word is in 7th case, so that means that they are saying something is followed by it. Did you get it?
Yeah. You mean to say that some angasya? If there is
So
like
basically,
second gana, there is no anga, so no shiti.
not anga, you mean pratyaya. So say for example, in pa dhatu, when there is a shit pratyaya after that, pa plus any of the shit pratyaya. Shit pratyaya means a pratyaya where shakara is it. For example, I mean,
Shap. You mean to say shap?
yeah, like shap or shan, any pratyaya where shakara is it is called shit.
Okay.
So when we are working with say pa dhatu and a shit pratyaya follows, so say pa plus shap or pa plus shan, then shiti follows, so this rule will apply. Then pa will become pib. So I'll change pa to pib and then I'll continue with the rest of the process.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Any other questions in this? That was it. Okay. Okay. Anything else from any other exercise?
I had a doubt in
Yeah.
how do I type that Anuswara Bindu? Which is the key for that?
Which software do you use to type?
No, I use the keypad, Google. I use this sticker. I follow this, but there's no Anuswara in this. So I
Right.
follow. Which one do
How
you
to
use?
type jnanam?
So
And also
I-
Dirgha Ru, that Ru with double.
See, it depends on the language, the tool that you are using.
Software, yeah.
And every tool will have a help where they will tell you which word you have to type. See, I use Pramukh.
Okay.
So it has a key, and in that key it is mentioned. So I just downloaded that key and kept. And I think others can tell you of the softwares that they are using.
So I use Braha, and in that I have to press Shift and M. So that puts a dot on top. But it might not be the same for, your software. And
So Braha is actually a paid software, right?
yeah, but it's a one-time payment.
I know, one-time payment.
Yeah.
I think
But
it's
I
a good one to
really
get.
like it, yeah, because I was trying others.
I
Started
know,
with
we were
one.
discussing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I
I'm
find
also
it's
thinking about it.
quite convenient. Yeah.
Okay, and it gives you that, suggestions.
So it had a whole help file, with all the keys. And I
Oh.
put that in the folder also, in our shared folder. If in case anybody is using Braha, you can refer to those. It's given for all the Nyakara also. Somebody just asked, right? So in that Braha, I have put that sheet, and you can refer to that. But other
Okay.
softwares you'll have to check.
So one general question I had, maybe because I have not learned that much of Padacheda and Anvaya and all that. So is there any material around which you all found useful for doing analysis, grammatical analysis?
I am definitely not the person for that. If anybody.
Bhuma, you can refer to Medha Michikaji's volume 1.
Medha Michika's volume 1, is it?
That's nice. I mean, she has introduced a lot of things in a very structured manner.
Maybe over a practice we will get, but then
Because all what is said in volume 1, you already know. Okay. So it'll be easy for you if you refer to it.
This one?
Systematically, she has introduced.
Yeah, that is the volume.
That's very good. Yeah.
I started reading this. I've not reached the part, so I don't know. I didn't know.
Yeah, even I'm somewhere in the beginning.
Exercises and all, they're very good, and there is a key also for volume 1 and volume 2. For all the exercises, key book is also there.
Key book is available in this one.
Yeah, Arsha Vinash. All are available.
Okay, because I was wondering that some of them.
So it's very good. I mean, I want her to do the key book for 3 also, volume 3 also. It's not available. Volume 3 is very good.
So 1 and 2, there is a key book available.
Volume 3 is Panchavrittaya. That's also very good, but there's no key book available for the exercise.
And I like that glossary also. That glossary is all Vedanta, introduction to all the Vedanta concepts.
Even her Bhagavad Gita grammatical analysis, she has done 6 chapters. Very good. Yeah, really.
And 13 chapters she has done. 6 chapters and chapter 13. I recently
I haven't seen 13th chapter.
It is there in her website.
Oh, really? Her website, is it? Oh,
there's a website for I will send you the link. I'll send the
Okay, I've never been to her website. What I've downloaded is all from Arsha Vinash. Yeah. Your Priyanka, I wanted to mention it particularly. The exercises are too good. I mean, well thought out, and you must have spent quite a lot of time, Really appreciate
it. Is really very good. And in fact, I also wanted to appreciate.
Nice.
And it is giving us
how much
insight
time
to go
it
back.
should be taking. I'm just thinking about it and then putting it all in that form. Really nice. Yeah.
Even I agree with that. The exercises are very good. I mean, they cover a topic very deeply. So you're not just doing it superficially. You're really going.
Only thing is, we need a lot of time. We can't simply just let that finish it. I mean, we need to refer to a lot of things.
Most of the time, it is not because of the exercise needing the time, because I have forgotten. I have to go back and check. Not because the exercise itself is difficult, but it is because my recollection is not that kind of great. So I go back and I have to listen.
Right, same. Yeah.
It's not just
And even with that, I had some of the doubts like that. Yet Pratyaya was like, I didn't get.
Yeah. But that's the whole point, right? I'm hoping that after 15 exercises, when we come back to these ones, then we'll be able to do them without, referring to dictionaries and Ashtadhyayi and stuff.
Yeah, but at least no, we are also understanding when we do it ourselves. No, we are understanding the methodology of doing it. That is also very important.
Yeah. Yeah. And at least we are like, in this place that, we can refer to the
Correct.
sources and then do
And
it.
I
Today
think
we have no
continuously this
questions.
will help. This will help continuously. I think.
Yeah.
And I think thanks to the time that you are spending. Thank you so much.
Most welcome.
Good idea. I mean, we're all benefiting from it.
All right.
I had one question.
Yes, Hanji.
Yes. This sixth case vibhakti is generally used in a sense of belonging to something.
Yeah, like a sambandha, relationship.
Sambandha. So is there any other meaning to it?
Let me see. I do have a
But
sheet.
Sheshe Shashti is there and the Nirdarne Shashti is there.
I have a full sheet of all possible things. So yeah, one is the main is relationship, then nirdharana that Bhumaji just said. Then words like far, near, for the sake of. I'll just send this whole list to you. You can refer to
That'll
them.
be great, yeah.
For the
So then
sake
it is-
of Shashti will come, I don't know. For the sake of
For the sake of
Panchami.
Rite. Okay, I'm not sure what that means exactly.
Mm.
I'll refer back to the book if I remember from where I got it. These are from, sometimes I'm reading some book, I find something, I put it in the sheet.
So Priyanka ji, this will be very useful. Can you share it in this one? In the Google?
I'll put it in the main folder, our
Yeah.
group folder. So yeah, some of these things even I don't remember, but I found it in a book and I have put it here. So, but it's helpful.
Yeah, and I think we can all kind of share if we find some cases
Yeah.
from some valuable,
Yeah.
I mean, kind of a good source. Maybe we can share and we can make it more comprehensive
Yes.
because this is something that has to be built up over a period.
Yeah, yeah.
So
So
volume 1 has a nice summary of vibhaktis and karakas.
Yeah,
Vedam-
I saw
Vedam
that. I
Pujika
saw
ji's
that.
book
that
will
I
be
will
there.
reach. I will reach in some time.
No, she has summed up and the difference and everything is so beautifully
Okay.
shown there. Yeah.
Right.
And her examples are all Vedanta related. So that way, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it is for Vedanta,
Yeah.
people who are studying Vedanta. So,
That's why I think all of us enjoy her books, because they are to
Yeah.
the point for us. Like what we need, it's there. Yeah.
And generally, she thinks of the Japanese students. So she's quite kind of like, she tries to make it in a way that it is understandable to a new person who's reading it.
she's in the ashram now. She's teaching for the people who are doing Bhagavad Gita now. The 3-month course is going on now.
Oh, is it?
So she's
Okay,
teaching
so
Sanskrit.
We'll
for-
meet her if we are in May.
Sorry to interrupt the interesting session. The session is about to end.
Okay.
So
Yeah, sure.
let's do
We are
the
just
prayer.
expanding. I mean, we are just talking.
Okay. Namaste. Thank you.
Ramesh,
Thank you.
prayer, please.
Thank you.
ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्तिः 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 हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ
Hariom.
Thank you.